Alright, updated the platform design. Already did one playthrough. It held up pretty well. I did manage to get a demo explode and it took out one of the towers. So it blew up right over here, took out this tower, and I totally forgot to finish upgrading the steel, so let's do that really quick. Alright. Other than that, everything else held up really well. I just added this area here to extend the wall out. Everything pathed like I expected it to around this corner and then up into the stair area right there. I just added this wall here to see if we could get them to path even further. The reason that this happened last time was this pillar got taken out here. I added these back pillars here for extra support, just to make sure that doesn't happen again. But the reason the demo exploded is they were coming from an angle over here, and as you can see, the ground took quite a bit of damage. They were angling in this way, they were coming in that way, and that's what they were doing. And what happened was is the demos were coming from this direction here, pathed right here, and then went in beeline straight through the Congo line right there. And what happened was is right as he came to this corner, either my junk turret or the 9mm turret just managed to get a lucky shot on his button right as he rounded that corner. So really nothing you can do about that. So the best thing to do is just build your defenses to withstand at least one demo explosion, and then kind of go from there. Alright, so we ran out of forged steel. So let's go ahead and get everything. So I've removed all the dart traps that I had previously and just built this whole brand new structure and just tested it out. I just went with electric fence posts and I used the jumping mechanic. So again, over here in the stairwell, they don't use the ramps or the stairs because you want to slow them down as much as possible, so that way they don't try to attack the structure, and so it brings up to easier to shoot them down because this is the killing corridor right here. And then once they get up the stairs, then they start the second killing corridor with the jumping mechanic into the electric fence. And this is this area right here and this area right here were the main kill areas. And then depending on how my reload function was going, we would start getting up here. Towards the end of the Horde night on the test run, what happened was I wasn't able to keep up on the reload on the junk turrets and the 9mm, so they started coming up and getting up here, and quite a few of them actually made it about this far. The only reason for that is early, about 1:30 in the morning, I had a demo come up here. I thought I had got him in time, but apparently I hadn't, and when he exploded, he took out both of these electric fence posts, the first two on the left side, but the right side survived, which as you can see I forgot to repair it. And the damage to the structure here was minimal. It was really just the electric fence posts he took out. So that managed to let them get bottled up right around here, and then at about 2:30 a.m. the cop exploded, or not the cop, the demo exploded right here, took out this pillar, took out all of these fence posts, and then so really the only two working fence posts I had left were these two. And yeah, quite a few of them actually made it all the way to the end of this platform here. Some of the jumpers managed to get all the way across, but that was to be expected. I was also having some errors, and what happened was is as I was repairing this M60, which I looted a level 6, it got destroyed during the bugs, and I actually had to quit the game and come back, and then I just gave myself a level 5 and put my mods back in. Alright, so let's go ahead and fast forward to Horde Night. And get this sucker going. So again, like before, I've got the three switches. The middle one is for the turrets in the center. The left and right control the left and right sides. I didn't have the lights on the test run, I just added those. So that's really the only upgrade I've made. I've done those structural increases, but yeah. Alright, so it sounds like they're coming from this back side. So they should be pathing up right there here in just a moment. And there they are. And like before, I'm using AP rounds. Oh, and like before, the horde spawn is set to 64. So this is very much an endgame based design. So if you just noticed, we actually had a demo blow up at the very end over there. Managed to take out one of the other demos right next to him. Fuckers just don't want to die. I've heard a couple other demos so far. Pretty sure a few of them died before they even made it up. So, at least there's that. And I just heard another demo coming up from behind, it sounds like. There he is. And looks like we got him before he exploded. Well, looks like we had another one explode down there. Alright. They're getting all caught up right here. Go ahead and thin that out. Alright. Uh-oh. And that's exactly what happened last time. And there's another one. Looks like we got him. And I just heard another demo. Alright. And I hear one about to explode. Alright. So we're good over there. And I hear another demo again. Alright. Alright, we got some demos over here. Oh. Well, we lost power on the right side. I had reinforced those relays, thinking that they would survive, but doesn't look like it. I'm gonna have to find a better spot to place them. Alright, we got 2 demos down there. Oh, my SMG turret got taken out. And there goes another demo. And I just saw another one. Alright, I'm gonna reload. Alright, so we still got power on the left side. And figures. Alright. Now I will say this has gone a lot harder than the last one I just did. I only had like 5 demos on my test run, and this one we've had, what, 10? And multiple explosions. And we're almost to morning, so... as long as that left side holds out, then we should be good. Birds are just pissing me off. Alright, what the hell is... That cop spit is just doing tons of damage. So it does kind of sound like some of them's beating on the structure below me, but it's hard to tell. Alright, morning time. Let's see if we can finish up these. Of course. Fucking screamer. Alright. So, the structure didn't take too much damage, so that's good. Alright. Whatever. Deal with that later. How in the hell did he make that jump? Whatever. Alright. So even though we had multiple demos explode down there, the pillars survived this time. Just some structural support came down. Top part here, yep, they blew out this area, but we had 4 or 5 demos explode right here, so that's not bad at all, actually. This took a little damage. Hearing something beating on something somewhere. Alright, we lost a little bit of that again. Not a big deal. And as you can see here, we had quite a few demos explode. So all of these pillars here I didn't reinforce down to bedrock. I just left it at dirt level just to get this structure completed as fast as possible. But as you can see, definitely need to reinforce this, or at least, at the very least, change this from dirt to reinforced concrete. But as you can see here, it dug out the support for this pillar, but since I added this wall, then that was good, so. Alright, where the heck is that noise coming from? Alright, so yep, as you can see, spit there knocked out that relay right there again. And that's the same thing that happened last time. So they took out the SMG turret on that side, not a big deal. This relay held out, so that's all pretty good. So all in all, I would say the base held out quite well. Let's go take a look at the top here really quick. And they managed to destroy all 3 of the solar panels up here, but the battery banks are still in perfect condition, so that had to have been the vultures, the vulture spit that took them out. Again, the relay, it got taken out from behind steel reinforced and then metal truss frame back there, so I'm not really sure where I'm going to have to put this to get this relay stretched all the way out here. I might have to do something like where I go down underground and then back up again just to increase the protection of it. But once again, these fence posts got knocked out, but that's not a big deal. I mean, this area survived 4 or 5 demo explosions, so not a big deal at all. Alright, I'm gonna log off now. See you guys later.